Yo, hello there. Every single live stream ever starts with a guy or gal or non-binary pal going, "Hi, give me 1 second as I figure out what I'm doing, because I don't know just yet. So, please give me 1 second while I figure out what I'm doing and make sure that everything is set up as it should be." La da 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 da. Let me know if you can hear me. If there's people here to begin with, let me know. Etc. etc. Hope you're having a good day if you can. And if you can't, well, we'll figure that out in just a moment. Let's do this. Let me take this, copy, paste over here. Nice. All right. Hello. How's everybody? There's 20 people here. Hi. Sorry about that. I was just kind of meandering. Stay in the walls. First like, first comment. Hello. Hi. I haven't done a live stream in a while, more than a month. But if you're new here, I like to play music sometimes because it's fun. So that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. I was practicing the guitar anyways, and I was just like, why not? Since I'm already practicing the guitar, why not go ahead and play it on a live stream? Because I can. Can y'all hear me okay? La da da da. Thanks. I like these pants. They're awesome. My fiance got them for me a while ago. Didn't know you did lives. Yes, I do. I do live streams every now and again. They are fun. Okay. This is a song by Alex G called Afterlife. No, there's not a song by Alex G called Afterlife. Let me run on after life, filling up the tank with it like a hit. I ran it past, rolling the tiger grass with me, and 17 to make it like a dream. She said we were clean, like kerosene, candy and porno magazines, running through the radio reflections, coming through the radio, the telephone, the TV when my horse was kicking. Sun, sun, sun. that sounded okay. I need to adjust a couple of things, but can you hear me all right? I realize that I'm singing to one side as opposed to head on, which sometimes can make it so that you can in fact not hear me okay. This might be better, honestly. Plus, I'm trying to monitor what you cool people are saying. I might not be able to do it super efficiently, but I can do it regardless. That's hilarious. What the heck? I literally clicked on your video after seeing you comment on the Afterlife music video. That's hilarious. Orion is your current song on a loop. Thank you. I make original music, to those of you who do not know. A song I recently kind of released a live video of myself playing. It's called Orion. I mean, I could play it, actually. This is an original song. Thank you for being here, also. Yeah. Let me remember the lyrics, actually. It's very new, so... Need a refresher on the lyrics. 1 second. I've got this. We've got this, guys. All right. Here we go. The song is called Orion. It's going to be on the new album I'm working on, which is like my 5th original album. So there's a link to my Spotify in the description of this live stream. This is a super simple song, but... Deer in the yard, eyes glazed, falling, shadow cast away, shaking hands, steady, chase the dragon, chase the garbage heap. When I find you, you are fast asleep. And I hold you close, and I hold you near, but you don't respond, and you're not sincere, and you run away. Still, I won't believe it when you're catching stars, running light and tear palms, and you don't care how many people you leave behind you now. The earth above, the raw heart below. Orion falls and breaks his bow. His eyes torn out, yet he can see when he cries. Oh, he cries for me. And your hair is tied, and I hold it back as your life runs down. Another arrow in your back, and you're bounding past rock to rock across the water, skipping stones, frozen in the headlights of another year. And even if you left him, you can't live without it now. I'm fading fast, but I won't complain. And you're fading fast, another dollar in your hand, and I want you close, and I want you safe. Beggars can't be choosers, but cheaters try all the same. Pink eye burning, That song's called Orion. It's an original. Thank you for listening. What does the clamp do? It allows you to play chords higher up on the fretboard, and it changes like the key of the song. I'm not versed enough in music theory to tell you exactly what that means, but I know it makes it so that I can sing it better. Anyways, YouTube isn't letting me give you a super chat. Don't worry about it. Go listen to the music if you want to support me. You should go listen to the music. But I've got. I mean, I can. There's a lot of stuff that I can play. Does anyone who knows what I usually play have any requests? I see a couple familiar faces in here. Like I said, I'm just kind of hanging out. Daniel, guess what I'm going to ask for? I'm not sure, Ray. Something. Probably something good, honestly. It's been too long. I'm sure there are builds. Yeah, I'm stupid. You're right. I should have known that. Okay. This is an original song called Build. There's no capo on this, my bad. Savior, save me from this wild emotion, 'cause my devotion's wearing thin. Some of the life half lived crumbling around me, and I don't know where to begin. Bring it into focus, bring it all to scale. The ground shifts beneath me, my feeble body fails to formulate a path out of this mess I'm in. Mildew and cobweb inhabit my house of sin. Build it up and tear it down again. Show me how and where and why and when. Give me something to believe. Seems like everybody's out to get me, and I've never felt this angry. Never been this angry in my life. Savior, save me from the wild ocean which beats me down into the sand. I fast and pray, keeps the vines at bay, then crack the stone. I'm taking my own hand. I'll sacrifice my being. Observe me like a scholar who smears their blood upon me to taste autumn colors. I'll melt the broken pieces of a life on death row, then bring them back together between the hammer and the stone. Build it up and tear it down again. Na, 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 na. Give me something to believe. Seems like everybody's out to get me, and I've never felt this angry. Never been this angry in my life. Thanks. That's another original. That one's called Build. Hello. course, Ray. Thank you for the request. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on the new album when it comes out. Very, very, very excited about the new album. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. What are we doing? Hanging out. I'm playing music and also just talking to people in the comments and asking for requests. What type of music do you listen to? Cool person who just joined. Because there's a possibility that I can do the thing that you initially asked for. I can try to do that one. So the song, the whole Needle album was recorded in the one night, and I didn't really write down. I didn't keep very careful track of how to play much of it, but I can try. And also the one you're asking about was the most musically complex, and also the longest one. But I can make an attempt. Let me try it. Let me try to find it again. 1 second. Nope. Maybe. Found it. Give me a second to figure out the rest of it. Every song I write is just a memory of something that you did to me. Alright, I think I got it. Here we go. This song is called You Don't Like Me Anymore. Originally had a different name, but that's what it's called now. And every song I write is just a memory of something that you did to me. So really we could say you wrote it all, backpacking with the needle through my melodies, poking holes and crying where you should not be. I don't write it down, I don't write it down, I don't write it down, yet it still comes back to me so easily. And I try again. The last time that we spoke, you said you're happy now. Scared the shit out of me. As if that made it right somehow. So really I had helped you all along, returning every night, listening to the sound of my guess when you're broken down enough times, you only end up finding ways to make it rhyme. And you know me well, better than I do myself. And bleeding doesn't scare me anymore. It's just biology, and it's meant to be. That's why you do what you do to me. Thanks. That's off an EP called Needle, which I wrote and recorded all in one day. Originally, I was saying that to kind of try and like preface it so that people would know, hey, this was made very quickly and isn't very good. But people seem to really like it. So now I say that as like a hey, I wrote this whole thing in just a day. Haha, I'm so cool, aren't I? But yeah, there's a whole EP of 5 songs. That's one of them. But anyways, do you know any Nirvana or Mitsky? I do know Nirvana and Mitsky. Waffles or pancakes? Waffles, definitely. Hi, darling. How are you? How are you doing?
I have water. I was gonna steal my water bottle, but it's out of water.
Darn. Where is your water bottle?
Empty.
Is it like next to me? Where?
It's just a plastic water bottle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, mine.
Huh. I'm sorry.
God.
I'm sorry. How are you doing? Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm jamming out.
I see that.
This is a neat little setup we got over here. Hi,
Yeah,
everybody.
I repurposed the I repurposed the guitar stand and just crammed my phone into the guitar stand because the phone holder is broken. So yeah.
Oopsies.
I do wish you were here by Pink Floyd. Yeah, I can. I haven't played that song in a really long time though, so I've borderline forgotten the basic riff. I know it's heresy to have forgotten the basic riff of what?
Are people talking on your computer or is it on the phone?
Yes, I can see it on the computer,
Oh.
but it is also on my phone. I can do Mitsky after Pink Floyd. I saw you ask for Wish You Were Here earlier, so I really should play it. It's a very good song. Give me a second to try and remember. And then the last one. Alright, we're gonna try it. Here we go. This is Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here, because why not, right? Nope, never mind. No, it's not. Ah, I got it. I got it for real this time. Here we go. skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail? A smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change? Did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead role in a cage? We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. What have we found? The same old fears. I wish you were here. Whatever. Sorry, I butchered that. Apologies. It's a good song. Very, very good song. Amazing album as well. Like, Pink Floyd is so fantastic, dude. Sorry for messing some of it up. But anyways. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Where is the wish you were here? Yes. Someone asked about one moment. Yeah, I'm not just as an FYI, I'm not trying to ignore anyone. A lot of times in a lot of these live streams I'll be playing music and not paying like 100% attention to the chat. Like a lot of times on my computer I'm looking at like lyrics and stuff. I'm mainly doing this as like a way to chill out with cool internet strangers while I'm also like practicing playing the guitar and singing. But I mean, yeah, classic case of Disney being a greedy company. I mean, what else is new? Disney sucks, dude. They have some cool movies though. They have good movies. But all right, someone asked for Mitski or Nirvana. I could play both, but let's start with Mitski because Mitski's. Let's be real. Mitski's cooler than Nirvana. Come on now. Nirvana's also very cool. All right. Where are you, Mitsky? There you are. Okay. Which song we might be asking ourselves? Was the person who asked that still here? If not, if they are not still here, then I will select all on my own. I will make a selection. It'll be me. It'll be I who does it. Is this one? Do I like this one? Yeah, I like this one. I always play this one. I played this for Bella when we first got together. I made a video of myself playing it. Bury Me at Makeout Creek. Hey, that's my favorite album. Hell yeah, and I think that's exactly what I'm doing. So here we go. If I remember correctly, this is off that album. It's been a second since I've heard it, but that was my favorite. Anyways. I don't know what to do without you. I don't know where to put my hands. I've been trying to lay my head down, but I'm writing this at 3 a.m. Oh, I don't need the world to see that I've been the best I can be, but I don't think I could stand to be where you don't see me. On sunny days I go out walking. I end up on a tree-lined street, then look up at the gaps of sunlight. I miss you more than anything. Oh, I don't need the world to see that I've been the best I can be, but I don't think I can stand to be where you don't see me. And autumn comes when you're not yet gone, with summer passing me by, but I don't think I can stand to be where you don't see me. Yeah. Sorry I sing Mitsky so low. It's the only way I'm able to hit correct, like get in the same range, not range, I don't know what the word is, but it's the only way I'm able to hit the same notes that she hits. It's just like multiple octaves lower. Yeah, big Mitsky fan. Key, thank you, Ray. Appreciate you. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Y'all also asked for Nirvana. I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind. Mind, don't have a mind. Run away, run away, run away. Ghost! Even if you care, even if you need, I don't even care. We don't have to breed. We can plant a house. We can build a tree. I am the sun. I'm joking. I will never bother you. I will never promise to. I will never follow you. I will never bother you. Never speak a word again. I will crawl away for good. I will move away from here. You won't be afraid of fear. No thought was put into this. I always knew it'd come to this. Things. Am I doing this wrong? What am I doing wrong? Things have never been so swell. I've never failed to fail. I'm so warm and calm inside. I no longer have to hide. Let's talk of herself. I will move away from here. You won't be afraid of fear. No thought was put into this. I always knew it'd come to this, and things have never been so swell. I have never failed to fail. Hey. That is not how you're supposed to play that song, guys. I'm a little silly. Jesus don't want me for Sunbeam. Any of y'all like Sufjan Stevens? Because that's kind of what I'm feeling like playing. It wasn't even that the tuning was off, it's just the chords are completely wrong, really. I mean, I'm sure my tuning is fucked too, because I didn't tune before starting this, but see, that's wrong. Wait. That's it. I was a whole I was playing the whole song, or not the main bit, but this part should be here. So whatever. I'm going to play a couple Sufjan Stevens songs because that's what I do nowadays. I'm a big Sufjan Stevens fan, and I've been trying to get better at singing the songs because I'm not very good at it. All right, this is capo on the fucking 9th fret. 3, 5, 7. Did you guys know that I can count? All right. Silence, I can hear you, but I'm afraid to be near you. And I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. Somewhere in the desert there's a forest and an acre before us. But I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. Again, I've lost my strength to feel. Tired old mare with the wind in your hair. Amethyst and flowers on the table. Is it real or a fable? Well, I suppose a friend is a friend. We all know how this will end. Chimney swift that finds me, be my keeper. Silhouette of the cedar. What is that song you sing for the dead? What is that song? I see the signal searchlight strike me in the window of my room. Well, I got nothing to prove. Well, I got nothing to prove. Yeah. Then there's a solo. It's been a long, long time since I've memorized. No, it's also 9th fret. Alright, I'll try it. I'll try the 9th fret. It's been a long, long time since I've memorized your face. It's been 4 hours now since I've wandered through your place. And when I sleep on your couch, I feel very safe. And when you bring the blankets, I cover up my face. I do love you, I do love And when you play guitar, I listen to the strings buzz. The metal vibrates underneath your fingers. And when you crochet, I feel mesmerized and proud. And I would say I love you, but saying it out loud is hard. So I won't say it at all. And I won't stay very long. But you are the life I've needed all along. I think of you as my brother, although that sounds dumb. And words are futile devices. Such a good song. The song is called Futile Devices. Words are futile devices. Alright. I should have known better to see what I could see. My black shroud holding down my feelings, a pillar for my enemies. I should have wrote a letter and grieved while I happened to grieve. My black shroud, I never trust my feelings as I waited for the remedy. And when I was 3, maybe 4, she left us at that video store. Be my rest, be my fantasy. Be my rest, be my fantasy. I'm light as a feather, and bright as the Oregon breeze. My black shroud, frightened by my feelings. I only want to be believed. No, I'm not a go-getter. A demon put a spell on me. My black shroud, captain of my feelings, the only thing I want to believe. when I was 3, free to explore. I saw her face on the back of the door. Be my rest, be my fantasy. Be my rest, be my fantasy. Should've known better. Nothing can be changed. The past is still the past. The bridge to nowhere. Should've wrote a letter, explaining what I feel. This empty feeling. Don't back down. Concentrate on seeing breakers in the bar. Neighbors greeting. My brother had a daughter. The beauty that she brings, illumination. Don't back down. There is nothing left. No breakers in the bar. No reason to live. I'm a fool in the fetter. Rose of Aaron's beard, you can reach me. Don't back down. Nothing can be changed. Can't leave a bridge. The drunken sailor. My brother had a daughter. The beauty that she brings. Illumination. 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 All right, I'm gonna see what y'all are saying. How are we doing? Da 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 da. Hello. Hi, everybody. Dun, dun, da, da, da. Let's see. I do not know those songs that you mentioned. Lila Freya is your username. Apologies. Appreciate you guys. Love the MLP videos. Thank you. More are on the way, so glad you like them. They're fun to make. Are you taking requests? Yes, I am. Hello, Lord Night Sorrow. I know you. Hope you're doing well. What do you have in mind? Do you have any requests in your brain? I'm kind of just riffing currently this evening. Hello, Captain Spacey. Hope you're doing well. It's Mr. Profeta. Apologies if I don't have super high energy right now. Like I said, I was just kind of messing around on the guitar and then was like, you know what I should do? I should broadcast that to... Oh, I know who you are now. Hell yeah, editing the interview. Let's go! I have work soon, though. Keeps delaying my editing. That's all right. Can you play Mistake? I can, of course, play Mistake. That's yeah, hell yeah. It's one of my favorites to play. I play it in most live settings when I get a chance to play stuff. I saw Word Vomit too. I'll do that one after. This is an original song called Mistake. Are you into fitness? Not particularly. I mean, I try to be. When I wake up, I can't seem to find myself again. Endless mirror halls, distorted shapes of people I pretend. Mouth the words, the turns, the phrase, the secrets from another pen. Night and day, I fade away. Body falls, mind awake. Waiting for something to change, or for some noise to invade. Something to occupy my brain. A shift in gears, a change of lanes. In each note I hear a world composed of static and the rain. And if I stay wide awake, missed your call, my mistake. Disintegrating my mind, breaking my spine. Staying up every night, just wasting my time. It's something I can't seem to be. It's something I can't seem to see. Something I can't seem to be. It's something I can't seem to see. Untethering from my rope, finding a joke, falling deathless through life, just biding my time. It's something I can't seem to be. It's something you will never see. Someone I will never be. Something you will never see. Moonshine puts my head on overdrive. Eyes closed, I don't trust myself alone. Write another song or two and get mad at you. My mistake if I tried too hard, if I go too far, if I imagine a world I sleep in. My mistake, my mistake, my mistake, my mistake, my mistake, my mistake.
Yeah.
Thanks. The song's called Mistake. It's an original. Hey Justin, welcome in. You randomly popped up on my feed. Having a bad week. That sucks, I'm sorry. I'm an artist too. Hey, you should reach out. Yeah. I'm on Instagram and other places. We should, you know. I don't know, let me check out your stuff too. What type of art do you make? Like you make, I like playing the piano myself. Hell yeah. I have a little bit of keys on some of my recorded songs that I play. Because I record and write and produce and do all this stuff myself most of the time. Build model kits and dioramas. That's fucking awesome. So cool. What else? All right. Someone asked for Word Vomit. I will not forget. I will not forget about that. Yeah. ask for word vomit, you'll get word vomit. This is an original song with a terrible name. Don't really know why I wrote a song with vomit in the name. That was kind of silly of me, but whatever. Here we go. Word vomit, that's what you're about to hear. Something I can spew upon your virgin ears. Awareness and a certain careful carelessness. Something to put all the emphasis on me. Misquotes and 1,000 selfish anecdotes. It's nothing new, it's nothing new, it's nothing that you haven't seen before. Word vomit! Thought I had so much to say, but my mind is blank and my hesitation got in the way. Rule 1, keep your fucking mouth shut until you want it ripped open and your teeth kicked in. I got a plan, it's obnoxious and desperate and callous and stern. Light up the city and watch the skyscrapers burn. Then rule 2, as long as I stand next to you, we'll gently embrace until our bodies turn blue. Radical, hope and joy as resistance. My lips chap as I get drunk on the sound of your laugh. One day I might regret writing the song, but you will never regret singing along. Scream so loud up on deaf ears, 'cause no one is listening and nobody cares. Word vomit, that's what you're about to hear. Something I can scream into your dying ears. I want to make art that's so bad you cry, 'cause the artist spent all his time alive. But I rot in bed until my breathing stops, and clumsy expressions save a soul as lost as me. Word vomit tonight as I walked home from the show. For the first time in my life I felt a little less alone. One day we'll haunt this place as the moon is devoured by the sea. On the off chance I'm no longer here, my soul was made immortal, being loved by you, my dear. Whatever. Close enough. Something like that. Thanks. Messed up the end there because that string is out of tune by a lot. We'll get there. Nearly there. Anyways, yeah, all right. I can't play any instrument to save my life. I wish my friend would teach me. You can learn. It's not as hard as you think it is. It's hard at the very beginning. I say this like every live stream because at some point someone always asks, or mention or brings it up, and then I find some way to say it. But you can learn as well, and it's awesome. Just getting past the first like month of practicing every day. Just set that as your like goal in your head. All right, I'm gonna practice for 30 days. You can find videos on YouTube, tutorials, how to do stuff. And just mess around with it, feel it. You won't be good immediately, obviously. A big part for guitar specifically, a big part of the all instruments have their own difficulties and obstacles to overcome when you're first starting, because it is a skill that takes a lot of time and effort and like mindful practice to master. But at the beginning, the hardest part is just going to be like training your fingers to press correctly in the right spot, So just learning how to switch from like this G chord, that's awful. Like when I was first learning, that's like the worst thing in the whole world. You have 4 fingers you have to be using all at the same time. They've all got to have a certain amount of pressure, and it's all over the place, and it's awful. And then it's getting from this point over here, and then over here, it's silly. But if you can power through and get just a basic understanding of like, campfire chords of D, C, and G, and E minor, and A minor, and regular A, etc. Even with just like 3 or 4 chords, you can learn so many songs. And all you really have to do to get good at guitar, at least for me, is learn 1 or 2 songs that you really like. You can go on, I use ultimateguitar.com. It's free. You can find, it literally will have the lyrics and then like basic chords. Sometimes they're not 100% correct, but they're close enough that you can start to learn to play the song, and then it's awesome. As soon as that moment when, if you love the song Wonderwall, the moment when you're able to sit down and like you're like, holy shit, this is so cool. And then you don't stop. The reason I set a goal of 30 days of practicing for 20 minutes to an hour every day is because at the beginning it sucks because you have to get fundamentals down. You have to learn the chords. Maybe try to after you get a little bit better, learn do finger exercises and then learn how to learn fingering correctly, and then do like scales and stuff or whatever. But as soon as you can learn an actual song, as soon as you can apply basics to something that you like to play that will keep you coming back to play over and over again, you learn a song by your favorite band or whatever, everything changes, a whole world opens up, and you never want to stop. Like I play the guitar almost every day, just absently. Like it's not like I have to pencil in time, It doesn't feel like a chore. It doesn't really even feel like practice of anything. It's just like there's a catharsis to it, And then once you start writing your own songs, then that's a whole nother ballpark. But blah, blah, blah. Anyways, what genres do you listen to? There are a lot of people who say they listen to most music and they're lying, but I do listen to most music and I'm not lying. Let me see. I use YouTube Music instead of Spotify because I don't know. I don't like Spotify. Today, I listened today too, and I listen to albums generally speaking. But I listened to Title by Fiona Apple, The Ooze by King Cruel, Excitable Boy by Warren. I think it's Zevon. I listened to, hold on. It's not Songs from a Room. That wasn't today. It's one of the other Leonard Cohen albums. One of the first 80s Cohen albums. It has You Want It Darker on it. I don't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head though. And also Revenge Seekers by Jane Remover. And that was all just today. Because I was doing other stuff. I was scripting a video and just doing other stuff and also listening to music. But in case you're unfamiliar with those artists, that's like King Cruel is like jazz and post punk at the same time. It's awesome. Fiona Apple. Hopefully, you're familiar with Fiona Apple. If you're not, go familiarize yourself. But she's like, she's like a kind of like a pop and alternative rock girl. Her music's very, very like bass heavy and rhythm heavy, but her lyrics are so, so good. Her voice is so good. Um, Leonard Cohen's a singer songwriter, but the album I was specifically listening to has like some, like it was one of his first. It was one of, if I'm not mistaken, it was one of his first '80s albums, and there's '80s instrumentation in some places on the album. So someone who was known for like Hallelujah, like he wrote Hallelujah. I don't remember exactly where in the timeline it is, but someone who was known for songs like um, famous Blue Raincoat, which is this it's an acoustic ballad, and all of his music was like acoustic, and it's a guitar, and that's like or piano, and then to have something with '80s influence is very different. Jane Remover makes I mean a lot of people call it like hyper pop. I don't know if it still is that. I don't know if it was ever totally that. Like another album I like by Jane Remover is Frailty, which to me has like some grunge influence to it as well. Um, anyways, yada yada yada. What genre would Jack Stauber be considered? I don't know. I mean, he makes like kind of like indie electronica, but it's very weird. It's also very like internet coded. Not that that really matters. That's disregarding the sound to take into account the context of like cultural stuff. So I don't know that you could call it internet music, but it is interesting that his music has a lot. Like he's not an artist in the same sense that. Let me rephrase that. He's not a musician in the same sense that someone who's like signed to a label and is doing like stadium touring in like the most traditional sense. I think part of the virality factor comes from the aesthetics he's drawing from, which are very influenced by internet culture and art that the internet itself was kind of inspired by in some way. Anyways, yada yada yada. And I mean the aesthetics of the internet, not the concept of the internet. But anyways, I listen to a lot of music. I really like big music fan. Yeah, I don't know. All genres, all time periods. I really like music that makes me feel something. A lot of times lyrics do that for me, or like certain performances. Um, yesterday I was listening to the new with Bella. We were listening to the new Florence and the Machine album. That was fantastic. Um, I mean, I didn't love all of it personally, but there were one or two songs that were like fucking awesome. I forget the name of the one I'm thinking of. There was one song. It's like 7 minutes long. I think the guitarist from the band Idols is playing on it, and the lyrics are so fantastic. Like the lyrics are so funny and so great. Um, anyways, yo, what's up? Song is called "One of the Greats." Thank you. Very very good. I have to go. My group is starting D&D soon. I'll watch back the stream later. Thank you for joining, Ray. Appreciate you. Thank you for requesting my original stuff. I like it when y'all do that. Thank you. Because I don't really get to do all that many. Do you listen to any bands that sing in a foreign language? Not super frequently, but I have. Off the top of my head, I don't know. I wouldn't know a name right off the top of my head. Apologies. I like the one song, 99 Luftballons. That's a stupid example, but anyways, have you ever listened to black metal? I have. I don't, I like metal music a lot. I'm a big metal fan, but black metal for me is like, it doesn't sound good a lot of the time. It's like texturally just it's not my favorite. Sometimes rhythmically I like it. The vocals really ruin it for me sometimes, and that's just a personal preference. But there are some bands in that have death metal and black metal influence to their sound, but they also cross over into other genres, and I like that. I personally like that a lot more currently. Um, I remember trying to get more into the more some of the other extreme genres of metal music, and it just didn't really click for me. Um, but like, I love Opeth. I own multiple Opeth albums. They're like a progressive metal band that has like death metal influences, and he switches back and forth between clean vocals and the growly, yelly, screechy vocals. It's awesome. I also love the band Death. I know that's not really black metal, but um, um, Rammstein. Yeah, I like Rammstein or Rammstein, however you pronounce it. Do you like horns in music? Yes, I do. Um, Long songs are always goaded. I agree. What's the longest song you've heard and liked? Um, Longest. That's kind of difficult to say because I really like prog music and progressive metal music. And a hallmark of the genre is having songs that are extraordinarily long. Um, and also another thing that makes it difficult for me to answer that is sometimes I don't really know how long songs are because the vast majority of my listening to music, I look at music as an album. The same way, like, I know it's not the same thing, and no judgment to people who don't do this. I know most people don't do this. But for me, listening to a song out of the context of an album is like picking just one scene from a movie and only watching that scene. I am aware it's not really a perfect comparison, especially when there are lots of artists who make albums of songs that are intended to be taken separately and at face value. But a lot of my favorite artists make albums where the songs complement each other and thematically go together. The sequencing of it is important in like how it's experienced as track by track. Blah 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 blah. And also, when I make music, I try to make albums that can be listened to as an album. Um, so again, no judgment to people who don't listen to music like that. I know there are a lot of artists who don't really make music thinking like that. A lot of music I like does that though, and because of that, I'm not always 100% aware of how long stuff is. But just a ballpark answer: Tool has quite a few songs that are more than 10 minutes long. I Tool was my favorite band for a very long time. I still really really love them. Uh, Yes and Rush have songs that go over 20 minutes in length, and I enjoy quite a few of those. Um, and a lot of times, what makes a really long song good is having lots of shifts. It'll end up feeling like 4 or 5 songs in one. Um, and that's like the cool part is when that shift happens. But do you own CDs or vinyls? Yeah, definitely. Um, I love CDs. Vinyls, I understand why people like vinyls, but I mean, I have a record player, but I've always felt, I don't know, I like CDs a lot. I've always liked CDs. I've liked CDs since I was a kid. I'm a big physical media person in general. It's my most expensive hobby by a lot. Like, and I like thrifting. That's how I've been able to grow the physical media collection. But I like owning art. I don't really like subscription services. I try not to pay for them. I try not to, you know. I mean, I realize, we're all on YouTube. um, but I'm a big proponent of owning media as it was made, as it was distributed. Like, um, for example, cable TV will run versions of movies with a bunch of ads in them that censor curse words. And I understand why they do it, but if I'm watching something or experiencing a piece of art, I want to see it as the artist intended for it to be. Um, and also, I just like the tactile, like, uh, like for example, there's a band called Black Midi. Lead singer for kind of the lead singer. I don't know, not really the lead singer. One of the singers is Jordy Greep. Love Jordy Greep. He's awesome. He came to Atlanta. Tickets were so cheap. It was like $30 to go see Jordy Greep right off the release of his album The New Sound, which was my favorite album of that, or like one of my favorite albums from that year. Um, Such an crazy, insane experience of an album, um, with some of the most batshit lyrics you will ever hear in anything. And while we were there, the show was, like I said, the tickets were really cheap to go see it. The show was awesome. They played for such a long time. It was amazing. Songs that were like 5 minutes long on the album, they extended into like 12-minute long jam sessions. It was awesome. All of the musicians were like master classes. Fantastic. And I bought the vinyl while we were there. And then when we came back home, like just opening it up, and there's a sleeve with the lyrics inside. I like all of, big fan of that. Um, some of my favorite CDs that I own, I've got Tom Waits, The Hardest Saturday Night. Found that at a thrift store for like $1. Um, Ween's White Pepper, or the album that has the white pepper on the front. I don't remember if that's the title of it, but found that at a thrift store. It's so cool. Um, yeah, the case itself, yes. What do you think about Ghost? Um, Ghost. I know a lot of people who really, really like Ghost. They're not my favorite, personally. But I do. They're cool. They have some songs I really like. Yeah, when I was younger, Year Zero scared me a lot, so that was cool. Um, have you ever been to a concert where you absolutely don't know any band that's playing there? It wasn't a concert, but I've been to uh, my friend Luca and me and Bella all went to a festival thing, like a music festival that was indoors in Atlanta, called Intersect, and it was pretty crazy. There were over 100 bands, if I'm remembering correctly, on the bill, or 100 artists. It started at like noon and it continued until 4 o'clock in the morning. We did not stay for the whole thing, but I didn't know a single band on the list, and it was freaking awesome. Um, but I was in the audience when Beethoven unveiled the Ninth Symphony. That was the longest number I've ever heard. Hello, how you doing? Um, Burzum or Burzum? No, not a big Burzum fan. For I think obvious reasons. I made a whole video quite a while ago about what what's his name. I'm forgetting his name right now, but what the frontman of that has been up to on the internet since in the years since burning churches down and whatnot. Um, any tips for a younger artist? I enjoy writing and playing the guitar. Um, Tips for a younger artist. It's very difficult to give advice to someone who all so a lot of the so when people ask me for advice, a lot of times it's how do you start learning playing the guitar? How do you start learning how to write lyrics or whatever? If you're already doing those things, it becomes harder to give advice because um, my best piece of advice, actually, here we go. If you're trying to be an artist and you don't want to box yourself in, that's not what I'm trying to say to do, but put a lot of thought into what type of artist you want to be, and then emulate that as much as you can. Because, and this is specifically if you're trying to like if you're just writing music to play by yourself to yourself, that's different. But if you want to make something that stands out amongst a sea, an ocean of people who are starting out trying to make music, who are going to open mics, going to small shows, and playing their original material, you want to be able to stand out. You want to write things in a way that is unique to you, and also in a way that's, and this is the main thing I was going to try to get to, is that something that's true to you and also identifiable to you. Um, like, if you listen to Alex G's music, for example, a lot of it uses or some of it, especially the older stuff, uses pretty simple chords. Sometimes the chords are a little bit weird, but the song structures are also a lot of times pretty simple. Um, there are other elements to the songs that make them very, very unique, and the stuff that he writes about remains consistent throughout the majority of his discography until fairly recently. Um, that is one example. Obviously, there's a million artists. I just find this to be helpful for me. Um, and never stop trying, never stop practicing, never stop reinventing yourself. Like, you don't have to feel boxed into whatever that idea that you come up with, then try to like, you know, emulate, follow along with is. And obviously, you want it to be true as well. Like, it's very obviously, I say obviously too often. This is a cheesy thing to say, but as an artist, you know what I'm talking about. You want to write about stuff that affects you, is cathartic for you, tell stories that impact you or people around you. Um, and a lot of people want to tell stories based off their own experiences. And yeah, just don't be boring. There you go. There's number one thing. Don't be boring. Try not to be boring. That's the worst, is when someone is an artist and they are making art that is uh, too palatable, too predictable, too easy, and uninteresting. So, but that might be something to worry about after you've like continued for a while. I have no idea how far along you are in your journey of writing music, and also, you're asking me these questions. What do I know? There's like I think so. The metric a lot of people seem to care about, like when I go to try and get shows, the metric most people care about the most when booking artists is how many monthly listeners do you have on Spotify? I have like 1,000. So what do I know? I really don't listen too much to my the stuff that I say. Anyways, what do you think about Headlights by Alex G? I'm mixed on it. No, I liked it. I liked it like immediately. Um, it feels like just maybe it was overhyped. I don't know, but it just feels like another entry in his discography. It didn't ring. None of it ringed as like I also saw there were a lot of people who were mixed on it. I'm aware of that. But it felt like it fit very well within the wider discography. And there were one or two songs that on the album were kind of just okay. And that if I didn't have the emotional ties to Alex G that I already do, and to his music, and to what he represents as an artist to me as a person trying to be an artist, there were definitely a couple songs on that album that were less impactful than the others. But I got to see him live. Um, and one of like the only live concerts that I've been to that was like an actual like a normal concert, and those songs were fucking awesome live. Like the album, it's interesting because the album had a bit of like an Americana feel to some of it, um, and yeah, live it didn't have that at all. They were a rock band. They were like an alternative rock band through and through. It was crazy. On a scale of 1 to 10, how comfy is it in the walls? 1. It's not comfy at all. What do you think about Jack Stauber? I've made like 10 videos, long form video essays about Jack Stauber. This entire channel was jump started by Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared and Jack Stauber. I love Jack Stauber. He's awesome. I'm obsessed with Jack Stopper to some degree, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, but like, um, I I am very fixated on the art that I like. I'm kind of nuts a little bit, unfortunately. I want to try releasing stuff that is genuinely true to me and I like the sound of. I'm inspired a lot by Mitsky and Annabelle Dinda. I want to make something people hear and go, yeah, I feel that. Definitely. Definitely. What's the artist that really got you into music? Um, Mirror Man and Opal. Yes, Opal's fantastic. One of the artists that really got me into music was actually System of a Down. They were my first favorite band. When I was growing up, my parents mainly had, well, that's not always true. When I was very, very young, we had like a lot of, like my dad would sometimes play like 50s and 60s music, and my mom would play, like some 90s hip hop, but I was too young to remember that. And then when I was, you know, from cognition, basically, Christian music, worship music. I was raised Christian. Went to church frequently, and there was an idea that music, secular music specifically, was sinful or evil or whatever. Um, and then when I was like 14 years old, my dad started showing me some of the music he liked growing up, like Metallica. It was funny. It went from like worship Christian music, no secular music at all, and then straight out the gate with like old Metallica, like not new Metallica, like Kill 'Em All Metallica. uh, Anyways, at a certain point, I found or kind of stumbled across System of a Down. I think I was on YouTube when I wasn't supposed to be. Like I wasn't allowed to use YouTube. I wasn't allowed on the internet until I was like 15 or 16. Just for a bunch of different reasons. We were homeschooled too, me and my sisters. I've talked about this at length in YouTube videos before. Um, but the Wii U um, had a you were able to like download YouTube to a Wii U, and you wouldn't, and you, I mean, maybe you were able to sign in, but I could like watch stuff without signing into it, and I definitely wasn't supposed to be using it, but I did anyways. I like watched the Game Grumps, and anyways, I stumbled across System of a Down, and they were my favorite band. I was obsessed with System of a Down and Rage Against the Machine, and then a little bit later there was like Tool. Um, and from Tool, I got really, really into just all types of metal music, and then all types of prog, all like progressive, um, like 70s prog, 80s prog, 90s prog, all types of prog music. And then, yeah, over time, it's just been a collection of a billion other things as well. Um, so, yada, yada, yada. Why are there so little people on this live? Um, I don't know. I mean, sometimes there's more people, sometimes there's less. I think a big part of it might be the title is silly, and not and it's like, oh, thank you, Salvation, Abel. We are Legion. Hell yeah. The title is kind of silly, and not. It doesn't really mean anything, and doesn't immediately capture attention. You know, the thumbnail is just a picture of my eyeball. And then during the live, I'm playing music on a channel that is a horror channel. So that's all pretty good reasons why. And it's also what it's 5 in the afternoon on. Uh, I've lost all sense of what day it is. I'm sorry. Just got accepted into a CapCut creator program. Hell yeah. Let's go. Nice to know. Um, when are you dropping next? Do you mean a new YouTube video? Because very soon, if that's what you mean. If you mean the album, this year. Um, Need to record it still. Currently demoing it out. Uh, Thank you for being here. It's Sunday? Today's Sunday. Really? Damn, today is Sunday. Do you like metal? Yeah, I like metal. I talked about liking metal, but I realized that I can't beam the context of everything we've talked about during the hour and a half long live stream into the minds of every new person who joins. But yeah, I enjoy metal music a lot. Um, all right, this next song is one of the heaviest metal songs that I know. I'm gonna play it. I mean, it's kind of hard to play acoustic, but we're gonna we'll make it work. Um, I just I don't know. I think that sometimes metal music is very good, very very good. I really enjoy metal music, and here's one of the heaviest songs I know. It's gonna be weird on acoustic, but we've got this. It's fine. Space age crystals. I've been growing them since I was a little kid. Like my mother plays the lottery till I get rich some other way, or she wins it. And there is someone out there just like me, probably keeping to themselves. I know CPR, and I know mouth to mouth. Your legs give in, and your lungs give out. I will blow air into your open mouth, baby. I could play this game all day. And I swear to God, the devil made me do it. It's a shame the bad habits are the hardest ones to break. Our love is a dangerous, dangerous game. One that I am definitely losing, but I just cannot walk away. And there is someone out there just like you, probably just keeping to themselves. I know CPR, and I know mouth to mouth. When your legs give in, and your lungs give out, I will blow air into your open mouth, baby. I can play this game all day. I wanna make tear-jerking, shower curtain, camera rolling genius. Wanna make you fuckers think you're seeing something you ain't never seen before. But I'm full of shit, I'm a plagiarist, I'm a liar, I'm a 10. Just want this to mean something to anyone, even if they don't know who I am. I am. I know CPR. Space age crystals. I've been growing them since I was a little kid. Thanks. Anyways, sorry to the person who asked for metal music. And then I played the front bottoms, but that was, swear to God, the devil made me do it. I do actually like metal music, I promise. But I was in a certain mood just now. Okay. I'm mostly here for the horror stuff. I haven't heard much of your music yet. Daniel, what are you doing here? Good to see you. Hey, do I know you? What do you mean, what are you doing here? This is my YouTube channel. This is my channel. Oh, you mean I'm in your walls? Never mind. I know why you're asking. Never mind. I'm stupid. Mostly here for the horror stuff. Haven't heard much of your music yet. That wasn't an original song, but I do have a bunch of original music that you should check out. You should be there. You should check it out. As long as the devil doesn't challenge you in a music duel. Well, the devil might, actually. And the devil went down to Georgia.
I challenge you.
The devil's here and challenging me.
I challenge you to a music duel.
Does the devil want to come out here? Where did the devil go? I have so many questions I want to ask you. How do I make a deal, bro? Do I have any talents that you could make use of? That you could give you could give me other talents. For example, I could learn how to write songs better. You know?
Bro, I gave you that talent a while ago. Why are you bitching about it
Might check it out later. What kind of songs do you make, though? The type that you'll like. You want to hear one while I'm here? Hey, baby.
I am the devil.
Hello, devil. Devil, I got a question. What is a song that I can play for someone who just said that they don't know about my music yet? Someone who's never heard one of my songs. What's a good one to start them off with?
Okay, so there's kind of two options here. Either you can start off with the most, like, I guess, communally digestible one, which is Go to Bed, obviously. It's probably a fan favorite because, you know.
Yeah.
Or you could play them the best song ever, which is the Conversation song.
Let's not call it a name that it is.
Every Time You Lied, I Knew.
Yes, thank you.
Because it's the best song ever, and they shall be charmed. They
All
shall
right,
be charmed.
I'll play that. Here we go. I was already...
Or second devil number 2.
Yeah, Glass. I thought of Glass, too. All right, this song is called Every Time You Lied, I Knew. It's one of her favorites, so I thought, yeah, it's appropriate. Here we go. I'm playing Chi Allen. That's hilarious. Stop me. Talk is fast and cheap, like the years yawning backwards, stretching to the fire that is burning right through. See you in the window by the books which you cling to, and the raven watching desperately by now. You should know this sadness that just never really am breaking my life down. And for what it's worth, every time you lied, I knew. Every time you lie, I see right through you, imposter, inhuman and deserving of the truth. Though it hurts you whenever you speak, now it only throws a tantrum like a baby in one ear and out the other, hopeless to affect me. Drape the furniture in cloth and gasoline. Almost painted baby blue as fumes don't dare to come near me. Anxious intuition reads them like it does everyone else. My muscles tense, it never fucking ends.
That
Thanks.
was amazing, good sir.
Thank you very much.
I have never heard such a song before.
However, there's one song you must play for the mass.
I feel like that would be a little silly right this second.
I've never heard a silly song before.
Y'all want to hear a cool song?
An amazing
A
song.
silly song? Hey, George! Thank you. Here's $14. That's hilarious. Okay. This next song is it's an original. Hey, yo! Hell yeah. They said they became a fan.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for listening. I appreciate you. I release music under just my name, Daniel Profeta. I've got a lot of music. You should go check it out.
Aster? Is
Yeah,
that how you pronounce that?
Aster. Oh, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Hey, Fela. Yeah, an original. Yeah. All right. So this next one's an original also.
I think it's very appropriate.
It's appropriate. Hey, Lydia the Tattooed Lady. I remember that from the Muppet Show. So I don't know if that was the real version, the version that I heard on the Muppet Show, but
Muppet Show.
Anyway, speaking of the Muppet Show, bring him over. Bring him over.
Our
Can you
good
have
friend?
him like?
Oh.
All right, you ready?
Hold on.
This is Saul Threadman, and he has a song that he wants to sing. Okay. Hell yeah! Can you see yourself? Can you like see?
I can't see myself.
Can you see him?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, you ready? Okay. Here's the song. It's called "A Not So Modest Proposal," and it is addressed to billionaires around the world.
Very appropriate for the time.
Yeah. I wrote this multiple years ago, by the way. Here we go. It's a riff on "A Modest Proposal" by Jonathan Swift. I wrote it for a YouTube video, actually, as like a joke song. But it wasn't really a joke then, and it's still not a joke now. So here we go. If you are a billionaire, you can count on me. I will gently guide you. I will help you see. You can in fact avoid eternal torment and misery. Don't eat babies just because causing fear will take you where you'd like to go doesn't mean that there's not things that you should know. Kubrick died for nothing, he could never stop the show. Don't eat babies, just powder your nose. hubris will haunt you. You'll find it wasn't true. Your lips will rot, your bones will crack, your familiars turn blue. Don't fucking eat babies, it's not that hard to do. Maybe not quite literal, but it still bothers me. As the class divide keeps widening, you get none of my sympathy. 1% of people own 2/3 of the wealth, and if that doesn't bother you, I'll strangle you myself. Don't eat babies, it's not hard, you see. If I'm hanging from the closet tomorrow, you know it wasn't me. Keep ruining our planet, it's not that hard to do. 99 to 1 outnumbered. Touch us again, we'll eat you, we'll eat you, we'll eat you. Touch me again, you fucker, I'll eat you. Eat the rich. If y'all weren't there for that period of the channel, we had a puppet that sang songs.
His name is Saul.
His name is Saul Threadman, and that was one of his. That was his song. He had that song, and then he had the one about. We made a video about book talk, and he had a song about stalking a girl, but then the girl was like into it or something like that. I don't remember. Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to see what people were saying. Couldn't see on the phone.
Slightly unhinged. Yeah.
I love Saul. See, I'm not the only one. The only thing.
Hey,
that's
Conan Gray's
unhinged-
armpit hair. Welcome back. That's the name of that account.
I know. I recognize.
The only thing that's unhinged. Oh, are you saying you're unhinged?
No. I was gonna say his jaw because you know he doesn't really have
His
one.
jaw is unhinged. Bella is so pretty. I agree. I love you. You're so cool. How you doing? You're reading
I'm
comments.
so focused. I'm so
Yeah.
locked in
Okay.
right now.
Hell yeah.
I've consumed all the words that are on that screen. The devil is scampering. Oh, that's the other song. With
I don't remember the lyrics at all. It was like, girl, you're the only
only
one
one
I
I
need in
my world.
world.
Come
Come
with me
and you will see that my days are spent in nightly painted dreams that always lead right back to you. You're the light of my life and the apple of my eye. You don't need me, but you will in due time. I love how you walk, how you talk, how you dress, and without me... No, I'm just getting it all messed up. Without you, my heart is full of emptiness, and I just need you to see that for you, I would do anything for you. I would be anyone over again. I'll promise to be true. My girl, I see everything you do. Don't be alarmed, I swear it's not too soon. I already know everything about you. I already know everything about you. Dear, fuck, it's like I can see you from down here under your bed, desperate for your attention. Have I ever told you that I love the way that you sigh, trying not to cry while watching The Notebook?
Well, I'd kill myself too.
Wait, is that it? Oh, well, I'd kill myself too if that's what it takes to get into your heart, and by God, I will show you. Leave your back door open, there's no need to lock it. Your clothes smell so nice from inside of your closet. I just need you to see that for you, I would do anything for you. I would be anyone and over again. I'll promise to be true. My girl, I see everything you do. Don't be alarmed, I swear it's not it's like he's like watching her in the shower, right?
Yeah.
And it's like
It's
like
like
Psycho,
Psycho.
just like Psycho. I can find the lyrics.
Shit.
I need to know the
Do you
lyrics.
have them somewhere?
They might be under the upload of the video. I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. I know we were in a groove there. It's a really fun song. It's also an original, by the way. I wrote that because as a parody. It's a parody.
No, it's not.
It's a parody.
No, it's not.
It's a parody.
No,
We were
it's
making
not.
fun of book talk in a video, and it was a parody. All right. What's it called? Was it just called the book talk song, or like the dark? It was called Dark Romance.
Yeah.
Dark Romance. Daniel Profeta. Someone might have uploaded it to Genius.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, that's so funny.
Dark Romance. Yeah, it's. Oh wait, no. Hold on.
I need my second fan. Ah,
Your second fan.
yeah. My first fan is water bottles. See? It's fantastic.
No, I was looking. You're so cool.
I may be the devil, but
Sorry,
I
this
don't
is taking
litter.
me so long, guys. Dark Romance. Book talk song. Let's see if that helps me find it.
It just might be in the description.
I genuinely just can't find it currently. I can't even find that. Dark.
It's got Haunting Adeline on the cover.
Yeah, that was what I found. All right,
Okay.
should I do the song again? Do y'all want to hear the song one more time? Y'all want to hear the song one final time?
Do it for me.
Are we ready? You ready?
Yes.
All right, this is the song for real. This song is called Dark Romance. It was for a video because I don't know if you knew, but for like a year we tried to make this. We tried to do commentary on this channel. It was very fun, but nobody watched it. So anyways, here we go. This song is called Dark Romance. You're so cool, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I love you. You're
I
awesome.
love you too.
Thank you for singing my stalker song with me.
Well, I helped you
And
come up
knowing
with-
all of the lyrics too was crazy.
Oh, I don't. Don't worry about it.
I remember I was like, this sounds interesting. I could use this for a song, and you were like, it sounds like Ed Sheeran, and I was like, ugh. I mean, no shade to Ed Sheeran.
Oh no,
but
hella shade to Ed Sheeran.
I
I'll
was
say
just,
that on
I was
live.
just like, all right, here we go. Girl, you're the only one I need in my world. Come with me and you will see that my days are spent in lively painted dreams that always seem to lead right back to you. You're the light of my life and the apple of my eye. You don't know me, but you will in due time. I love how you walk, how you talk, how you dress, and without you my heart is full of emptiness. And I just need you to see that for you I would do anything for you. I would be anyone over again. I promise to be true, my girl. See everything you do, don't be alarmed. I swear it's not too soon. See, I already know everything about you. Dear, I swoon at your reflection I see from down here under your bed, desperate for your attention. Have I ever told you that I love the way that you sigh, trying not to cry while watching The Notebook? Well, I'd kill myself too if that's what it takes to get into your life, and by God I will show you. Leave your back door open, there's no need to lock it. Your clothes smell so nice from inside your closet, and I just need you to see that for you I would do anything for you. I would be anyone and over again. I'll promise to be true, my girl. I see everything you do, don't be alarmed. I swear it's not too soon. See, I already know everything about you. I already know everything about you. I already know everything about you. Last night you were watching Psycho. Well, I've watched you shower like 1,000 times. I had no idea you were into that sort of thing. Now I've made up my mind. I'll be your man. Shadows aren't what they seem. My knife in hand in your lively painted dream. We'll be together. No one can hear you scream. We'll live forever in our lively painted dreams. Over again, I promise to be true. My girl, I see everything you do. Don't be alarmed, I swear it's not too soon. I already know everything about you. I already know everything about you. Yeah, I already know everything about you. You know what I was gonna do?
Living cigarette.
I made her listen to Tom Waits last night while we were driving home. It was very funny. Anyways, yeah. So that's sorry for playing it twice, but that's that song.
That last part's important.
I know the last part's the best part of the. It's the best part of the song.
It's a very stabby part of the song.
Yeah, it's a very stabby part of the song. Anyways, all right, cool. So that's that song. Thank you for listening. Someone's. Do you guys play Dispatch?
No.
Dispatch is for people who had a
It's Twilight for
Homelander
dudes.
profile picture last year. I'm joking. I think that was a tweet that I saw. I'm kidding. So he knows everything about a girl that he's stalking, but does he know why Cinnamon Toast Crunch, why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and how many licks it takes to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? 1, 2,
See
a
now.
3.
That's the thing with that song.
What?
In the video, there was kind of this ongoing joke while making it that Sally, who's the girl in the video,
Sally, yeah.
she was stalking him back and like knew that he was doing it the whole time and like just didn't care, and then he ends up killing her at the end. But yeah.
I mean, it's not 100% that he's killing her at the end.
I know, but
It's open to
Psycho.
interpretation. Yeah.
Wasn't her name like
Can you
Sally
let me out of the
Spool?
Sally Spool? Yep, Sally Spool and
Yeah,
Saul
Saul
Threadman.
Threadman.
Yeah, very fun stuff. Like the song. I used to write comedy music, guys. I still do sometimes. Actually, I have a couple that no one has heard, which I think are quite funny, but I will not. What is your favorite birds?
Real question is, what's your favorite fish?
Real question is, what is the favorite fish? I'm going to take y'all on a midnight walk. Adventure! We're going on an adventure. You excited? about going on the adventure?
I need to go on the walkies.
I need to take you on a walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Are you the next Bo Burnham? I don't think so. But I love Bo Burnham. I used to play his music. Like, that was some of the first music that I learned on the guitar, how to sing and play at the same time, was just a ton of Bo Burnham. It was very fun. What are you thinking of?
Their name is Jaro Pickles.
Yeah, Jar of Pickles, yeah. Is it okay if we make you a pony Sona? You would be like the 4th person to do it, but yes. And also, she did that.
I did that.
Yeah,
I just haven't posted it yet.
She did it first. She beat all of you to it. I mean, that makes sense. But she knew I was going to make a My Little Pony video before y'all did.
Mm-hmm. It's purple.
Yes. Are you taking song requests? Yes. Somehow I missed every live stream in the past month because I was at a musical at the same time. I mean, in the last month, have I done a live stream? Maybe once, so you didn't miss too much. You're good.
Daniel inspires music all over the world. That's why it was happening. It's just he picks up the guitar.
What are your opinions on Jack Stauber? I have many videos on Jack Stauber. I like Jack Stauber a lot. I've made like 10 video essays about Jack Stauber. You should go watch those to hear my delightful opinions on Jack Stauber. Can you draw me? Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I got you.
If you do, you should tag me though, please.
Oh, they were asking if they could draw you.
What you mean?
Oh, I get it now.
You know, once someone drew me and Bella together, and it was like the coolest thing in the entire world. So, anyone who does that is gonna get a big old thumbs up from me, by the way, because yeah, that was the coolest thing ever. But anyways, okay. Can we tag you? Yeah, if you make anything with, if you make art of me, it would be awesome if you could tag me in it. So, for example, on Instagram, or that would be kind of funny. You can show that on screen if you'd like. Here's what she thought you meant, and this is what she did.
It's the commenter.
This is the commenter. She drew you.
I thought that's what they were asking.
Bye, Conan's armpit hair.
Oh, bye.
I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. Blue Sky. Here on YouTube, people have tagged me in on here. Oh, Tumblr. I'm on Tumblr as well. I'm on all the places. Yeah, it said, yeah, I've been drawn. Looks exactly like me.
Fantastic.
You would like the web series Bunny Cotton. I probably would. I will check it out.
The devil has babies to go eat.
What?
The devil.
The devil? Why are you
Had
eating
babies
baby?
to go.
What are you? No. No, you're not doing. What on earth is going on over there? I can't even say the things that I want to say right now. Someone has to hear Glass. I can play Glass. I enjoy playing Glass. This is an original song, and it's called Glass, and it's not funny anymore. Alright, here we go. I feel time slipping through my fingers like glass. Green scales of envy shedding off of me. My limbs have grown out restlessly, and I can feel the rain on my skin and out my window right now. Like a knife in my lungs, weary steps lead me to freedom. New life, my road is a narrow one. Believe it, I can see it on the horizon. Like glass. See, 'cause I've stuck around too long. You got sick of me. Held a mask, another face, but stuck around to see your head in your hands with your face turned down. Leave my walls. Hey, yo, GJ, I know you. How you doing? If I played like this, my guitar strings would have snapped by now. Also, thank you for the super chat, GJ, and also Auroran Frost. Thank you. Sick guitar, dude. Also, hi. Hello. What is even going on here? I'm playing music and fucking around. Someone said that they need to check out the album. You do. That's off an album called My Glass Materials. You should go listen to it. Highly recommend it. It's my favorite of my own work. Auroran. Thank you, Auroran. Thank you. Auroran Frost. Awesome username, by the way. Music and fun times, exactly. If I draw you, will you comment? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you tag me, as long as I see it, yeah, as long as I see the tag, definitely. People have drawn me before, and yeah. People DM me frequently. I'm not always the best at DMing back all the time, but I see stuff, you know? Like, I'm not, I don't know. I think some people think that, you know, if someone has, like, more than 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, that is, like, means something, but it really doesn't. Anyways. Every song on My Glass Materials is amazing. Thank you, Elkie. I just saw you. You know, the sleeper hit on My Glass Materials has actually been the song SH. For whatever reason, that the algorithm on Spotify and just people have really been picking that one up. I mean, comparatively speaking to how my stuff normally performs. Like, I knew Glass would do well, and then Glass, of course, is the number one on it. Wither did very well too, probably because there's an awesome music video for it, and I promoted the hell out of it. But SH, there's no music video. I mean, it's part of the album, but I didn't, like, promote that song specifically. And for whatever reason, people really like that one. So, can you get out the mice that are in the installation? I can try. I can play really bad music to get them to leave. Like, I could play the worst possible music, and then they will leave, probably. So here we go. I'm joking, that's not the worst music. I am kidding. I actually, controversial take, but I do like that song. Can you play Wither? I've never heard your music before. Yes, I can. Here you go. Thank you for asking me to play original music. It means a lot to me. Like, I enjoy playing my originals a lot. The song is called Wither. There was a music video, and this was the lead single for my album that, you know, self-made, self-produced, self-everything. So, I'm glad that you like it, because it means a lot to me. All right. Let me remember how to play it. It's super easy. When you take my love for granted, or your power over me, when the shadow starts to darken over your eyes gently, when you sense my back is turning, white waves crashing into me, when you strike me, but it's too late, my erosion from your sea. When I leave, you started crying, but your tears don't persuade me. 'Cause when I stay, your eyes look through me, and they always wander free, while you're bending over backwards, planting trees of enmity. I'll remain to watch them wither, push me down, and scrape my knees. imagine the drum coming in and a bunch of other instruments, and it's awesome. It's a crescendo, but whatever. I built a fence around my house to keep the monsters out, and you've taken bits and pieces, justifying with your doubt. And when the fire that you've started sizzles up and burns out, you bring just enough water just in time, stifle my shout. Tomorrow is another day. Sorry I said anything. Tomorrow is another day. Sorry I said anything, anything, anything. Thank you. All right. Would you be happy or scared if one of your songs went viral on TikTok? No, I would be happy. Don't worry. Like, that'd be awesome. You know how cool that would be? Because, like, I just gotta say, like, I enjoy doing YouTube. It's fun. But I look at YouTube as, like, let me think of how to word this. To me, my YouTube channel is like a blog. I talk about stuff I find interesting, you know? A lot of times it's other people's stuff. It's very cool. I enjoy doing it very much. It's awesome. And I am very lucky right now in that it is kind of my job. Like I'm renting. I mean, I have roommates, you know, but I'm able to, like, pay for groceries and rent because of YouTube. That's wild, you know? I have an editor that works with me, and I'm able to, you know, compensate them for their time. And because of them, I've been able to make more videos, which, you know, has made everything more, like, sustainable, and it's awesome, and I just really enjoy doing it. It's very fun. But like I said, it's like a blog to me. You know, the music that I make and write, and by extension, you know, I write short stories. I've written multiple, like, novels or novellas that I just didn't publish or post anywhere, that aren't very good. But, like, I consider myself to be a writer. I've made short films. I'm a person that likes doing creative stuff. I like storytelling very, very much. And making art is a way of communicating stuff that I'm unable to otherwise. So, like I said, it's a blessing that YouTube is what it is for me. But also, if I was able to make a living making art for that was, like, you know, art, that would be extreme. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is making music is very fulfilling for me. If something got popular and it resulted in people coming to shows or people listening to my music, it would be easier for me to put more of my time and effort into what I consider to be, like, my favorite thing to do. So I guess that's, yeah, if you want to use my music in TikTok videos or edits or animatics, please do. Like, you have my permission to do that. That'd be awesome. And yeah, if you can, check out the new album when it comes out. Check out the last album if you want, if you like the music. Appreciate you. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. What happened? Why did my YouTube decide to die over here? Y'all are still over here, right? You are. Yes. Cool. Oh, anyways, so yeah, I think that would be neat. I wouldn't be spooked. I mean, I already have a couple of YouTube, like, I have a couple of YouTube videos that have over 1 million views on the platform. So it's like, I mean, that was scary. That was definitely scary when it happened, but it hasn't negatively impacted my life really at all. So, could you play Stillwater? Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely. Stillwater was 4, I think. All right, this song is hard to play, and because of that, it sounds kind of silly when I try to play it. Obviously, when I record a song, I'm recording it in FL Studio in a basement, or nowadays, I mean, nowadays it's in a room, but it used to be in a basement, and I have the luxury of being able to make up dumb things that look simple and then aren't, like this. You know, and then I sing over it. I sing on top of it, and then mix them together. And there's like multiple voices, multiple guitars, multiple things all doing stuff. And here I'm gonna try to perform it, but here we go. I fly with the air into your open mouth. I try not to care. Walk the streets again, hear the birds chirping, it's dark. There's a shade of blue, it reminds me of you, I can't paint. The colors smear around, light distorts the sound, I'm lost. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Fuck, 1 second. I need to remember how to do that. What the hell? I'm so sorry. I'll get it eventually. Give me a second to remember how to do this. I got it. That's it. Sorry about that. Another fucking travesty as I dissolve in jealousy. I need something to comfort me, but I can't seem to hold. Push away, just another game I play. If I end up lost, I'll be relieved. I need something into your arms. I feel like I'm losing all the time. The light inside you stays, the same inside me stains. I'm empty. The water's shallow here, the surface seeming clear. It's deeper. Fall and thrash around, light distorts the sound. I can't swim. Another fucking travesty as I dissolve in jealousy. I need something to comfort me, but I can't seem to hold each little thing that you can do. Only ever taught me to never start, 'cause everything will fail. Another fucking travesty as I dissolve in jealousy. You're never really there for me, and I can't be alone. Keep away, just another game I play. If I end up last, I'll be relieved. 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 Sorry, that is a really weird song to play. Apologies, but thank you to the person who requested it regardless. Anyways, thank you for listening. Appreciate you. The person who said, I love your MLP Infection AU videos. You talked about wanting to make one with artists. I'd love to offer to potentially be a part of that. Feel free to DM me on Instagram, or if you're in the Discord server, send me a message on Discord. Yeah, wherever. I'm not sure. I'm currently trying to work on an analog horror, but I have it written, and I have a potential artist. But other than that, not all that much has been done yet. So we shall see. Anyways, how long have we been doing this for? About 2.5 hours. Is it weird to say that song reminded me of my ex? No, I want the songs to remind people of stuff. Like, a lot of my favorite artists, I like them because they rely on... I like two different types of songwriting that I try to emulate personally. On the one hand, you've got, I really love Car Seat Headrests, and that's, or like Leonard Cohen or Daniel Johnston, or there's a very confessional, even Fiona Apple actually is an artist I've been listening to recently who has this element too. Very, very, very confessional songwriting. It's personal, specific to their personal experiences, and just extraordinarily vulnerable, but probably not like if you took the lyrics 100% literally, probably not relatable to everyone, like I can't think of an immediate example off the top of my head, but like, a song like Leonard Blue Cohen, wow, Leonard Cohen's famous Blue Raincoat is a song that's so specific, there's no one on earth that can relate to it in its entirety except for the dude who wrote it. However, there is, through the specificity, there is this element of it disarms you, and it makes you pay, it removes the artifice of trying to be relatable in your songwriting, trying to stir up a really specific emotion, like this is a breakup song, or this is a love song, this is a song about whatever, there's a song about a car or about money or whatever, whatever the song is about. It breaks away from needing to be that and is instead painting a picture that's super, super personal, super cathartic to the person who made it, but it still relates universal ideas underneath it. And that ends up being even more, for me at least, even more impactful than someone who makes something intending to be relatable or specific to, as many people as possible. And then on the other hand, I really like Adrian Lenker or Sufjan Stevens, like modern alternative folk adjacent, Americana adjacent artists. Alex G also does this, who use really specific, vivid imagery that kind of is just very unique to me, or in my opinion, it's very unique. Um, there's a lot of like nature themes and stuff. Um, I've been writing music for forever, and there were seeds of these ideas already in my music dating back to when I was like 13 and trying to write songs, even though I didn't know how to play guitar. Um, but getting into a lot of artists that do some of those things taught me how to, you know, create a vision. And obviously now I have a vision that is my own. Um, it's very personal to me. But, something like Car Seat Headrest or Daniel Johnston or whatever showed me that that's something that I can do. Anyways, I went off on a whole tangent, and I know you did not ask. You said, is it weird for you to relate it to something? No matter what it is. Like, relate it to whatever you want. I think that's awesome. Greetings from Germany. Thank you, Toxicat. What was the name of the last song? The one that I just played was called Stillwater. It's an original. I play a lot of fingerstyle. Andy McKee, Tom Emmanuel. I think I know Emmanuel. Yeah. Play Black Hole Sun. Black Hole Sun, won't you come? Wipe away the rain, Black Hole Sun. Anyways, that's so. In a lot of my own songwriting, there's an element of confessional. It's very specific to me, and it's funny actually because at a certain point I start to obfuscate the personal bits because they've got a. I like adding a layer of like esoteric or like this mysticism to it, to where I can't say time is passing and that makes me sad. I have to be like, I feel time slipping through my fingers like glass, and then like the imagery in my head is my hands are bleeding. Because people talk about it's time like sand through an hourglass. It's slow and you don't notice it, until it's gone. But what I wanted to convey is that no, it feels like I'm permanently aware. I'm constantly like grieving things I haven't even lost yet. Like just the passage of time and the knowledge that things eventually go away and whatever, and everything's constantly changing, all influence that song and the way that their specific wording, air like a knife in my lungs to keep adding to that. But anyways, when I do that enough times, it starts to turn into a whole other thing too. It's very fun. I really like writing songs a lot. You have a good voice for Soundgarden, definitely. Yeah, I love making creepy sounds on the violin. Can you do that with the guitar? Depends on what you're talking about. You can like. Those are some examples of creepy noises you can make. Once wrote a song with the line "Grieving things I haven't lost, waiting for the final cost. Hopefully someday it will rest in my ease." That's what that reminded me of. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I've been thinking, like, recently that saying, literally yesterday, actually. It wasn't, like, even that recent. Yesterday, there was a thing, like an experience, and I had the thought, it feels like my brain is constantly, like, grieving things that it has not lost yet. And I really like, obviously the thing that triggered that thought was not a positive thing. Like, it was sad. It sucked. But, I wrote that thought down afterwards because I was like, that is going in something. Yeah. All right, we've been doing this for almost 3 hours. I should probably stop soon. Or at least maybe I'll stop playing guitar for a minute. If there's people still in here, I'll like chat for a second. And I can like read everything that y'all send me for a second here instead of only like every 10 minutes or whatever. Bye. Bye, Bryn Draws. Appreciate you. Tim Burton feels. Do you have a wish list or anything? What do you mean by that? A wish list? Yeah, to play Madison Square Garden. I'm kidding. But what do you? I don't. Let me go back and see if anyone has. Greetings from Germany. I think I responded to that. Get out of my walls. I will not. It takes a lot of work for things to be simple or effortless. That is true. But in that song specifically, it was pretty impossible. Walking over new strings or gear. I mean, I'm trying to. And why do you ask? I'm not. If you wanna message me on like if you have like Instagram or an email, my email is danielprofeta@gmail.com. But I'm gonna try. So me and a friend of mine are gonna try to record an album this year, and then I want to tour it. And I'm currently trying to figure out what equipment I would need to do that. But can you repeat that email? Yeah. Yes, the email is Daniel Profeta gets an email at gmail.com. So it's just my full name, and this is all like lowercase, then gets an email. Gonna try to release some of my music on this channel. Do it. Do it. Thank you, Toxic Cat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I have no mouth and I must scream, dude. I mean, there's a lot of people who are that, I think. Walking over the street, there's a flag post on the other side. That was weird. Wind play, is that what you call it in English? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Possibly? Anyways, I'm probably going to love your content. Help me through rough days. Appreciate your work and songs. Stay safe. You stay safe too. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you as well, very much so. Yeah, that's all there is to say to something like that. All right. Like I said, I'm like winding down. I can feel my ability to engage. I don't know if it probably doesn't come across in my YouTube videos very much, but I'm a bit of an introvert. And also like slightly, I'm realizing like I don't express it, Like I realize that some of the thoughts that pop into my head are not, applicable to reality. But I'm noticing that there are some situations where I feel like the internal dialogue is kind of antisocial. Very strange. You play as well. Hell yeah. Let's go. So it's it might not seem like a lot, but it is actually for me a bit of a something to be proud of that I'm able to interact with 100 people for 3 hours or whatever. I mean, it wasn't not 100 people the whole time, but you know what I mean, over the course of time. I gotta go now too. Hell yeah! All right, have a good night. I'm gonna head off. Thank you so much for joining, and yeah, email me, dude. I'd love to. I mean, I'd love to hear what you make. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, have a good night. Sick ass live stream. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, have a good night, y'all. See you soon. Bye.